Happy Monday and welcome. This is Forrest Knight, also known as the Media Dude out here in St. Louis at Media Dude Marketing. Just wanted to go over a couple of things really quick about domain names. Now, one of the very first things that you need to do before you ever, well, it's maybe not one of the first things, but one of the things that are very important is choosing the right domain name to go along with your business. Your domain name can be an extension of your business, it can be a department of your business, it can be a product in your business, or you can use multiple domains like I do, depending on whether or not you're promoting a product or service or someone else. Just depends on what you want to do with your domain, but it's very important that you choose the right domain for your business, not and also your domain extension. Basically, what a domain or your top level domain extension are these areas over here. Something that looks like this, possibly a .com, a .co, .info, .net. Some of the more popular ones are your .com, of course. Everybody wants to try and get a .com. You've got .me's, .business, .mobies, .us. I'm going to go over these really quick and just sort of give you a brief rundown on. You don't have to pay any attention to the pricing over here right now. This is just a screen that I chose to sort of show what these are. A .com, they're the most popular domain extension you can see right here. They're vital for anyone seeking a high visibility on the internet and may be registered by anybody. They're not limited. Now, what that means by registered by anybody, there's some domain extensions like a .aero, AERO, which can only be used by the aerospace industry, or a .gov that can only be used by government, or a .edu that can only be used by somebody that's an accredited or certified educational institution. So you can't use those. They can't be registered by anybody. They have to be verified. A .co, this is one of your newest domain extensions. It's a wide open landscape. It's something that a lot of companies are using. You can see here they're using it for company, commerce, and community. So you can add that on if you are a company or a corporation. That might be a really good extension if maybe someone already has your .com. Remember this, when you're doing advertising, especially online, you want to be able to send people to a link. You want them to be able to find you very, very quickly. You want to be recognized online. So when somebody clicks on a link, they're not necessarily going to be thinking about a .com or .co or anything like that. They're going to be looking at your advertising online. They're going to be looking at where that's coming from. So now .info, this is for businesses, organizations, individuals, can be registered by anybody around the world. Now they don't typically get very good SEO. For some reason, I don't know why Google doesn't like these. I think a lot of people just sort of chalk them up and use them like a dollar store type kind of extension for a website. I've tried these with different names in front of them, and the .info usually gets the worst SEO. Just a personal tip from me. Your .nets are usually chosen second behind your .com as a second business extension, primarily because they were the second ones out. All the rest of these extensions are sort of new into the world. Again, it's something that you can use to protect your .com, add onto your brand in that way. Your .me's, these are really cool extensions for people that are doing personal blogs, personal portfolios, personal resumes. If you're a model or a celebrity, this might be a real great domain for you if you're an upcoming celebrity. Organizations, now a lot of people will jump on a .org if a .com isn't available. .orgs are primarily used for nonprofits, churches, boys clubs, girls clubs, and things like that. So if you are a business looking to, and you'll notice it says most popular choice for non-commercial organizations, it can be used by businesses to showcase your charitable activities. Like if you've got a charity going on behind your business, you can create a .org for it, for getting some kind of fundraiser. So be careful when you register that one. Somebody may see it and then get a bad message there. .biz, that's pretty obvious. It's for business use. Again, very, very good for e-commerce sites, online stores, online shopping sites, a really good opportunity. Your .mobies, this is for your mobile extensions. Most of the time nowadays, you don't have to buy these .mobies with your sites if you get your domain, especially if one of my favorite domain websites, if you're buying a standard website, is to go through yellowpages.com, or if you're looking to get a customized blog site, you can go through the Internet Lifestyle Network and purchase a domain or a website there. It'll give you instant mobilization, so you don't have to purchase the .mobi to go along with it. Now, one of my all-time favorite domains is right here, is the .us. This is a magic domain, and I'm an American and I love America, so unfortunately you can only purchase one of these if you have a business inside the US. And you'll notice that down here in the big dark print, it says that private registration is not available for .us domain. So if you're registering a .us domain and you want to go private, what private registration is basically it takes all of your address and everything off the domain, and usually uses your registrar. Like if you register something with Yellow Pages social domain with them, or if you go through GoDaddy or somebody like that, you can use their information as your registrar. Again, I love using domains through yellowpagesocial.com. Just really great place. I got 24/7 customer service. Putting in a plug for them. If you're going to purchase a domain, highly recommend you use those guys. .us, again, here's some really cool things about the .us. One is you have to be a US company. It works out great if you're really wanting to target SEO in your local market. In other words, if you're a plumber, a HVAC, an electrician, a doctor, a dentist, anybody that has a local business that's localized in a local community can get a .us domain, and your SEO is going to go off the chain, especially if you plug it in with something like an ILN blog site and you customize that. You get all your SEO put together. If you'd like some tips and tricks on how to do that, absolutely give me a call once you purchase your ILN blog, and I'm plugging those guys because their blogging service is really great. You plug it in with the right .us domain. We do some real cool video marketing. You put that all together and you can have just some phenomenal SEO first page Google results all day long. A lot of times, if you have the right type of business, we can basically knock everybody off the first page of Google within just a couple of days, and I'm not guaranteeing you that. I've seen it happen. We have to do it. It's one business at a time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I'm telling you, if you use a .us domain, your chances of getting really good SEO just go out the roof. Really cool thing. Your .cas, this is for Canada. If you're a Canadian business, you can get a .ca domain. A .cc, it's from the Cocos Islands. It's a perfect domain whether it's traveling cross country or running cross country. It's celebrate your heritage. A lot of islands are doing these to raise money for their culture there, which is really cool. XXX, don't need to say anything more about that. Something if you're doing advertising and you're in that field in the adult industry, you do a XXX. WS is a website. It's a cool way to extend your brand there. Again, if you have a .com maybe for your brick and mortar and a .ws for a website. .asia creates an online presence for the Asian flavor, which is really neat. And of course .tv, which can be used in conjunction with maybe, for example, Marie Folio has what she calls a .tv, and she does her blog in conjunction with the .tv extension. So if you are creating a blog, you do a lot of online video stuff, you can use your .tv directly to your video, to your blog page. You can direct people to your YouTube channel with a .tv domain. So something very cool there to use a .tv. And this is Forrest, also known as the Media Dude out here in St. Louis. If you have any questions at all, make sure you give me a call. My number should pop up right in this area somewhere. Make sure you give me a call or shoot me an email or visit me online at my blog at MediaDudeMarketing.com or MediaDudeMarketing.us. This is Forrest. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video.